welcome back to my channel. Today's video is one that I have not done for a very long time and one that I'm so excited about, and that is a what I eat in a week video. The last time I did one of these videos, I was actually full-time working in an office, and so it was just a little bit different, and I have come a long ways with my journey with health and fitness and eating, and it's something that I genuinely enjoy so much, genuinely enjoy, you know, making meals and seeing food as fuel and just really exploring different recipes. It's actually kind of more of like a hobby for me now. I love cooking. It's something that I hope to get so good at to a point where I can just whip things up and not even have to like read recipes or anything. I do just want to say that I know these videos can be very triggering, and from someone who used to watch a lot of these and think, you know, she eats like this, so I need to eat like this, or she's eating a vegan diet, so I should eat a vegan diet, or she's a vegetarian, so I should be a vegetarian. I just want to say, if that is the mindset that you are in while you're watching this, then I would recommend you just to click out of this video. Food is something that is so personal. It's something that it varies from person to person, and the way that I eat is not necessarily the way that you should eat, because everyone is so different. Everyone has different needs in their life. Everyone has different allergies. Everyone reacts differently to different foods. I do just want to say that I eat everything. I eat dairy, I eat cheese, I eat meat, I eat all different meats. We do try to eat a lot of just whole foods and really try to keep it healthy-ish, I'd say, but you'll see I eat pizza during this, and we have dessert, and it's not something to where we are restricting ourselves. It's a place in my life that I'm very happy that I'm at, because I haven't always been at this point. I did a whole podcast. If you guys want to listen on my health and fitness journey, feel free to check it out down below. My podcast is somewhere where I feel like I can really talk about things that I just don't talk about as much on YouTube. I am a proponent of intuitive eating to being full. I just really try to eat a balanced way, and this is what works for me. I also want to say that I'm not a huge fan of lunch, so you'll notice throughout these videos that I don't have huge lunches. You'll notice that in the video I kind of snack through lunch and then just really focus on my dinners, because those are personally the favorites for me. I'm just gonna be talking through everything as well. I love how Lindsay Rem, if you guys know Lindsay Rem on YouTube, I just love how she sits down and talks through her meals, and I think it's just like a cozy little chat of learning new recipes and things to make. So I hope you guys enjoy this. We're gonna start off with Monday, and I just want to say every single day I try to drink a lot of water. I love just ice cold water, and I usually start it right in the morning, and I will drink it throughout my workout and just throughout the day, but I'm not going to physically show myself drinking water. But I do want to say water is really important for me. I feel so sluggish when I don't drink enough water, so that's something that I always try to do, as well as coffee. So I love coffee. I usually have iced coffee in the morning, and sometimes I'll have an afternoon coffee if I feel like I need it. Aiden and I are both working from home. He works like a traditional 9-to-5 job, and so a lot of times we like to get out of our apartment and just kind of go to a local coffee shop and walk somewhere. It's like one of the best parts of our days, and so I usually do that as well, sometimes throughout the afternoon. This morning I was actually grocery shopping, so I just brought along a Kind bar to eat in the car, because when I get hungry, so I was like, I just need a little something until we have groceries. And then when I got home, I just had some Greek yogurt, this is just the Trader Joe's Greek yogurt. All the food that we eat is pretty much from Trader Joe's for the most part, with some almond butter granola as well as homemade jam. My mom's been making jam, so this was like a strawberry jam, and it sounds weird to put it in yogurt, but it's actually really good. And then I just topped it with some blueberries, and it's one of my most favorite breakfasts. I think it's super simple but just really yummy. And then with my lunch, I just had one of these seltzer waters. I really love these from Trader Joe's. They're just like a cranberry seltzer. I love sparkling water. It's one of my favorites. And then I just made my favorite really easy salad. It's basically just mixed greens, and then I throw in some carrots. And then I love these veggie burgers that you get from Trader Joe's, and these are the cowboy ones, I believe. I think they're like quinoa cowboy or something like that. They're so crispy and yummy. I just heat them up on a skillet and I put it on top of my salad with some dressing. Super simple but really yummy, and just a very filling lunch. And then for dinner we made one of my most favorite recipes. I've made this once before, and they are so good, you guys. You have to try them. They're buffalo chicken egg rolls. It's essentially just shredded chicken that you mix with a lot of buffalo sauce, and it actually uses a lot of Greek yogurt. It's just a little bit better for you. And then I actually feel like Greek yogurt has a lot of protein in it, so it really fills me up. So I love putting Greek yogurt. You'll notice we cook with Greek yogurt pretty often. And then it just had some chives. You make your own kind of ranch with Greek yogurt, and it is so good. It's cheesy, it's crispy. It's literally one of my favorite recipes. Aiden loves this one too. It's from Half Baked Baked Harvest, and I'll have all the recipes that I make throughout this link down below because none of them are mine. All the dinner recipes I get pretty much from Half Baked Harvest because I love her recipes. She's also really sweet and she responds to basically all her Instagram messages. I feel like she's always responding when I tag her and stuff, and I just think that's really sweet when someone who has like 2 million followers actually responds to their Instagram messages. So then for Tuesday, again, just had another cold brew. I actually picked up this maple oat milk from Trader Joe's, so I've been putting this as a little fall treat in my coffee. And then I just had one of these ABC bars. They're like almond butter and cocoa, and sometimes before I work out, I'm just not feeling like eating a lot. So I just had one of these before I worked out because sometimes in the morning I'm just not as hungry, so I never force myself to eat a big breakfast if I don't want to, and this was just one of those mornings. And I don't know if you guys are like this, but while I'm making lunch, I always want a snack. So I just ate some of these peanut butter pretzels I got from Trader Joe's. They're really good. They're like unsalted, but I think that they taste better than the salted ones, so I just had like a handful of these. I just made a sandwich with turkey, cheese, hummus, lettuce, and then just on a sprouted bread, which is from Trader Joe's. I think it's really good. It's very like crispy and it feels like something that you get from a restaurant. So I think this bread's really good. And then I actually had another afternoon coffee just because we had went and walked to a local coffee shop. So I just had this with some almond butter and a honey crisp apple, which is one of my most favorite snacks. I think it's really, really yummy. This dinner was also super yummy. We had these butter chicken meatballs. It's essentially these chicken meatballs that you make with a lot of Indian spices. It was really good. It had like curry powder, paprika, all this other stuff, and like butter and coconut milk, and it just made like this thick sauce for the chicken meatballs. It was super, super yummy. I really would recommend making it. And then this is kind of like a weird combo, but I was really craving balsamic vinegar Brussels sprouts. I just roasted my Brussels sprouts and then mixed in some balsamic vinegar and honey and just made a nice little veggie dish. And so this was our dinner tonight. Very simple, but very yummy. And then afterwards, I was just really craving hot apple cider. So we made some hot apple cider and drank it on the roof. So it was like a little dessert treat after dinner. So for Wednesday, I just had a banana and coffee when I woke up. I was just really hungry right when I woke up, so I had a banana before my workout. And then after I worked out, I just had an Icelandic style yogurt from Trader Joe's. I love these. They're very thick yogurt. They're super yummy. If you don't like yogurt, I recommend trying it because it's really, really good. It's like a cherry flavor. It's so good. And then I was running errands. I was telling myself just to wait till I got home so I wouldn't buy something out, but I had to get something. So I was craving a peanut butter banana smoothie, even though I had already eaten a banana. I just really wanted a smoothie. So I went to Smoothie King and got this peanut power smoothie, which was actually very filling. It had dates, milk, protein, cocoa, and it was so, so good. It really hit the spot. So I just had that kind of as my lunch, but then after when I got home, I was still kind of hungry. So I just had some pita chips and then the spinach and kale yogurt dip from Trader Joe's, which is one of my favorite Trader Joe's favorites. I always share my favorite Trader Joe's items on my Instagram. If you guys want to follow me, I have like a TJ's highlight. And then for dinner, we were really feeling like a lot of veggies. So I made this chili lime salmon salad, again from Half Baked Harvest, but it had cheese, black beans, honey lime vinaigrette dressing that you made, and then avocado and peppers. And I love salad, but I cannot eat a salad for dinner unless it has a ton of toppings. And so I thought this one was great because it had your salmon and then it just had a ton of different toppings on it. I also really love Mexican salads that are very just like fresh with like lime, a little bit of cheese, and then you get the crunch with the chips. I just thought it was really good. It was a very big filling salad. So this was our dinner and I would definitely make that one again because it was good. So for Thursday, I just had this Kodiak Cakes oatmeal. It's basically just like a protein oatmeal, but it's not very filling if you just eat it on its own. So I usually like to add some almond butter and a like chopped up banana. And I just had that for something that was just like a little bit lighter. Wasn't super hungry that morning, but it's just like a really good quick breakfast. And then for lunch, I actually went out with a friend and I got just a yogurt bowl because it was kind of close after I had eaten the oatmeal. So I just got a Greek yogurt bowl that I didn't take a photo of because it was like our first time hanging out. I wasn't gonna like pull out my phone to take a video. So I just had a little yogurt bowl, and then when I got home, I was still a little bit hungry, so I just had leftover salad from the night before that I hadn't finished with the salmon. Also had another one of those seltzers because they're very refreshing to drink. And then for dinner, my sister Jamie came over, so we ordered this E Fratelli pizza, which is a spot. I don't know if they're everywhere, but they're in Dallas. If you guys need a good pizza place, they're so good. They're like these thin, kind of gourmet pizzas, but we had a pepperoni one, a veggie one, a margarita. I actually ate more than I showed in this pic. That was like my first plate, but I had a lot because it was really, really good pizza, and I would highly recommend ordering from them if you're in the Dallas area. So then on Friday, today is actually Friday, so I haven't finished my day of eating, but I had an iced coffee this morning, which I have every single morning. And then I again just made the Kodiak Cakes oatmeal with almond butter and bananas. So I actually added some shredded coconut on top this time, and it was really good. I like adding like a little crunch to my oatmeal. And then for lunch, I went ahead and made this spicy turkey salad, and it's made with a Baja dressing. So yummy. I usually don't make such complex lunches. I just needed to cook the stuff because it was about to go bad. So I went ahead and made that for lunch, and it was really yummy. And then for the rest of the day, I have no idea what I'm eating because I'm filming this before it gets to that point. So I will include that for the rest of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this What I Eat in a Week video. I love watching these, and I think when you're coming to them with a very healthy mindset, I think that they can be just a great spot to be. And I hope it gave you guys some recipe ideas, inspired you to kind of jazz up your week of eating, because I think that food is a very beautiful thing. It is a gift from God and we should enjoy it. So I hope it inspired you to do that. Let me know if you try any of the recipes that I shared. Again, y'all have to try out Half Baked Harvest because she is the best. If you want some good recipes, again, they're all linked down below if you want to check them out. I love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.